Father's Redemption is a Doki Doki Literature Club fan mod that is not affiliated with Team Salvado. It is designed to be played only after the official game has been completed and contains spoilers for the official game. Game files for Doki Doki Literature Club are required to play this mod and can be downloaded for free at the official website. By playing A Father's Redemption, you agree that you have completed Doki Doki Literature Club and accept any spoilers contained within. Okay, that scared me. Greetings, I'm Amy, and welcome to... Oh Jesus Christ, to A Father's Redemption. Remastered, yeah, I couldn't find the original, but maybe the remastered is better anyway. Let's check. Here, everything's fine. Let's turn it full screen while I mention... I know... Well, it's clearly a Natsuki-centered mod. I know that I'm pretty sure we're in the perspective of Natsuki's father, but I'm not completely sure, and I think there are multiple endings. But we're about to see that. So I'm very interested to see how they're going to handle this and like what type of person her father is going to be in this mod. Turn down the music a bit for myself and let's get into this. Already no name, so Natsuki's bedroom. I'm guessing. Where did I hear this music before? Definitely in a mod. But I'm pretty sure I heard this music before. I'm guessing this is Natsuki. After getting my uniform on, I look at my closet mirror. I do look decent enough, I suppose. Tidying myself up, I look over to my poem. I've been writing to take my mind off things. Picking it up, I read it out loud to myself. Life is like a black-sided dice, and no-sided coin, wherever it points. But now, it doesn't matter, because I'm following the broken compass in the void. Before I can finish reading it, I hear my phone vibrate. Taking it from my bed, I look at the caller ID. It's Yuri. Hey Yuri, what's up? Hello Natsuki, will you be at the club meeting today? Duh! Why would I not? I suppose you would never miss the club for anything, right? You know it! I hope my microphone is being picked up well because I'm wearing kind of like a hoodie. Because I washed my hair not too long ago and I don't really like blow dryers, so it's kind of still wet. So I hope it's not blocking the microphone or anything. Monika's gonna be there, I assume. Oh no, she's always visiting her grandparents in Sweden. She won't be back for a few weeks. Alright. Yuri? Can I ask you something? Yes? Have you ever felt hopeless? Like things won't ever get better? Sometimes. But I have the club to keep me happy. Why do you ask? Because I want my dad to get better. I don't know if he ever will. Yosuke's bedroom. Is that the father? I think it's a different shade, I think. I'm not going to give him like a deeper voice. I recently had played like another visual novel with my friends. And there were like characters with deep voices and I don't want to do this anymore right now. So it's just going to be my own voice for the father. How did I let things get this bad? I said, and then I made my voice a spittle over anyway. My life is in shambles. Well, shambles is one word I could describe my fucked up life, I suppose. I told my own daughter that I never wanted her when she was little, and I lost the woman I promised the world to, who is now in the process of breaking off our marriage. But I have to try and make things right. I want my family to look at me as a father and husband again, and I really gained their trust back. I'm snapped out of my dark thoughts as I get up from my bed. Sheets sprawled all over. Time for anger management class. Say out loud since I am taking the steps needed to try and better myself. And after anger management, I have to go to go to my AA meeting. It's only my second time going there, and already I feel like ending my life. Great. The fact that I have to try and open up to others is just fucking torture. Can I catch a goddamn break? I sigh, not wanting to waste my time. Brushing my teeth and... Is that DMC's kitchen edited? These are like from DMC's kitchen. Or is it just DMC's kitchen? For some reason it looked different, but it looks like at the same time the same. Either the zoom up is doing very like a lot for me, for my eyes to be like, no, these are definitely the walls. Same fridge. I don't know. Something feels different. Maybe it's really just the zoom up doing so much. After brushing my teeth and showering, I went to the kitchen. Noticing that Natsuki was there, I decided to try and talk with her. Hey, I have to go. I'm late. Damn it. She's still treating me like I don't exist. But if she needs to see me as the bad guy, so be it. She'll probably eat something. Walking over to my fridge and opening it, nothing catches my eye. Frozen pizza. Turkey sandwich. Sounds like a good meal, but I'm not in the mood for that. Closing my fridge, I take a look in the cabinets. Ah, breakfast bar. Tearing open the plastic wrapper and taking a bite, I smile a bit, savoring the taste. I remember when Kaida liked having these. Natsuki must miss her so much. I sigh as I reminisce about Kaida Mitsuru, a girl who always second-guessed herself and mostly leaned on others for her schoolwork. 25 years ago. I didn't even read all the other things. Just 25 years ago. Finally finished calculus. I really hated that. But just as I was about to make my way to the cafeteria for lunch, someone tapped me in the shoulder. Oh my god. Which voice? Which voice? Excuse me. Arayashiki? Arayashiki? Turn around, seeing a girl of light pink hair. She seemed hesitant to speak with me. Yes, that's me. I was wondering if you would like to help me out with calculus. You don't have to if you don't want to. It took me 5 all-nighters to even get a good grasp on calculus, but if she's having trouble, surely it wouldn't hurt to help. Yeah, I'll help you out. And call me Hyusuke. What's your name? The girl smiled, tucking a bit of hair behind her ear. Kaida Mitsuru. That's a beautiful name. I say with a warm smile. She giggles a bit. Do you say that to every girl? No, not really, plus I am not exactly the cool kid around here. Kaida laughs a bit. Seems she's really enjoying my company. Well, I think you're very cool. I chuckle a bit. Kaida is a very friendly girl. I'm surprised that out of every guy in Akizawa High, she took time out of her day to speak with me. Do you want to work on calculus tomorrow at lunch? I don't want to bother you while you are eating. Oh, come on. No, you won't. I don't mind helping you out, really. Present day. To this day, I still don't know why she chose me. I made my way to anger management class. Kaede. I'm almost tempted to call her, but I probably shouldn't. Lord knows she must hate me. I was never a good husband. Anytime they wanted me to spend time with them, I always made up an excuse. And even when I did try and do anything, I didn't express interest. What is wrong with me? I deserve all of this shit that I'm going through. I could have been a better father, hell, a better husband. I could have been happy. I will never experience the meaning of that word ever again. Finally make it to my anger management class. The organizer and instructor, Mr. Hidari, made it so that AA meetings were after class ended. At least it makes things easier for me. Anger management is pretty straightforward. I just listen to the instructor as he told us techniques for calming ourselves down. However, I have to talk about things that upset us today. After a few people talked about what made them mad today, it was my turn. I didn't have any sort of outbursts today. I ate breakfast, but my daughter didn't want to talk with me. I guess she made me mad. A woman cleared her throat. Why would your own child make you mad? I don't feel comfortable answering that.
she was a delinquent.
Oh my god, I'm not adjusted to the voice.
Then that I could understand.
What did she say? She's not a delinquent. You shut the Hey, calm yourself. I don't have enough voices. There will be no yelling in this room. The instructor said with a very stern voice. I complied and sat back down and apologized for my behavior. After anger management, the AA meeting was about to begin. Everyone around the room shared their stories about taking painkillers or drinking. I think back to when I stopped the boy from hitting on Kaeda. I don't know how or why I did it, but she was worth it. It's also a bit difficult for me to read dates sometimes because it's like month, day, and then year here. But like in Germany, it's always like day, month, and then year, and so I also need to adjust to that while reading that. But definitely 25 years ago again. But I think not listening is already like not the best thing to do. But I don't know. I know in my like the self-help groups and the therapy groups, what was most helpful was also like listening to the experiences of others and how they deal with things. So I don't know, I feel like it would also be beneficial maybe for him to listen to that. But I don't know. It could be also a difference of person. Walking to my next class to see Kaeda again, but this time with someone else. A boy was holding her hand and she did not want to be around him. Hey, pretty... Oopsie. Hey, pretty lady. Why don't we skip class together? That's a voice I'm currently doing for another character in one of the other visual novels.
I need to get to my class. I can't skip.
Oh, come on, girl. Don't you want to have some fun in the school? In the school bathroom? And with this kid being harassed by this jock, she's been scared and in a hurry. Intervene and push him off of her. Leave her alone.
Oh, Ayashiki, right?
Fuck off, man. You know I can take you down any day of the week. I don't care if you beat me, just don't ever talk to her again. I raised my voice to a strong jock of all people. There's a very high chance that I'm probably going to get beaten.
Yusuke, please. You don't have to defend me.
But you shouldn't have to be around this creep. Listen to the lady, Arayashiki. Arayashiki. Oh, I didn't read that. Besides, we can tag team her. We can tag team her in the bathroom. Shut up! I lunged myself at him and my fists are moving towards his face. I keep beating him down and it felt good. Punches connected with his jaw, his eye, his cheekbones. However, some of the students pull me off of him. The jock is groaning in pain. I can see tears rolling down from the pain that he was subjected to. I look at Kaede, expecting her to be terrified or disgusted at my sudden outburst. Instead, she mouthed the words, "Thank you," and went to her class, I assume. Returning. That was so disgusting. It was also the first time I ever truly hit someone. God, why did I ever like doing that? Should have walked away. Mr. Yashiki, it's your turn. Yes, of course. Stood up and cleared my throat. I remember drinking when I was 32. I liked the taste of bourbon. And many other different flavors of drinks. Wine, vodka, tequila. I had all of those. But being drunk comes with a heavy price. You don't spend time with your family as much. It makes you act out in ways that make you ashamed of yourself. I remember in my early high school years, I met my wife and she was being harassed by this guy. The guy wanted to have sex with her in the school bathroom. I beat him. My fists were going straight to his face. I had to protect Kaede. When in reality, I lashed out in public. At that point, it wasn't about Kaede. I just wanted to feel like I was on top of others, using violence in such a twisted way, also I can tell myself it was for Kaede. In the years that came, I used liquor as a crutch. Ruins your liver and probably other internal organs. I don't know, I ain't a fucking doctor. Some people chuckled at my attempt at a joke. I'm glad I can at least make some people smile. Well, all I can say is that it cost me my marriage. It made me abuse my only daughter. Everybody looks changed into disgust. What is wrong with you? You never hurt a child, ever!
You are so horrible!
Stop doing that, I swear. Everyone, we do not judge in here. No, he's an abusive piece of shit. I thought I could trust you guys. I feel tears starting to well up in my eyes. I'm not going to trust someone who beats children. I shouldn't have to take this. They're all hypocrites. Oh yeah? Says the guy who used to slap his wife anytime she didn't bring you a beer. You motherfucker. Everyone, calm down, please. I looked over to the woman. And you think my baby girl's a delinquent? Whose son was it that supplied you painkillers over the summer?
How dare you?
You're supposed to be supportive. Walk off the building, tears now flowing down my cheeks. I don't know if I can go back there anymore. I have heard that there were like also support groups and everything. There you go, that was the name, not self-help. That's like the German version, basically you can say. Where it just ends up with judgmental people. And so I was basically lucky. I never really had that in the... no, it wasn't 2, it was 3 support groups, therapy groups, both basically intertwined a little bit. And I got lucky with it, and I never really had anything like that. But I also was never in an anger management group. Because I bet I can get pretty heated there, because it will include people who have hit others and everything. And were like actively aggressive to other people and violent with other people, so... I bet there it could happen that it might end up more frequently that judgment will arise. But I know that it can also arise in like other groups. Because sometimes you will just end up with people and it can be difficult to connect with one another, especially if you have like a similar experience but react very differently to the situation. That much we had, definitely, in our groups too. And yeah, anger management is like there are definitely going to be people who have been like violent, aggressive, including to their loved ones. In that case, I feel like I'm a bit more out. Because I just know I wouldn't forgive someone like him for hitting his own daughter. But I do believe in a group where it's about people with anger management, it would be necessary to, in fact, have like a more judgment-free zone where you don't shame other people immediately. If you know this, that it, like, how do I put this? The problem is, anger management, I mean, I have a few outlashes, but I don't think it's like anything too bad. I am better a bit at controlling my anger in specific situations. I have learned to regulate it. I was a bit bad when I was a teenager. I just know that in a group where it's about that it would be pretty difficult, but being judgmental is in fact not going to really help. I feel like it definitely should be discussed if it's like definitely still happening. But if it isn't happening anymore, but it's in the past, but it's still like hating someone. I don't know. I know I would have difficulty not being pissed off at that as well. But I also understand that being judgmental about it would not help. It's one of those difficult situations. I don't know if, yeah. I just had to open my fucking mouth about hitting Natsuki. Interesting also. So, universe where there is in fact hitting involved. Fuck. I walk aimlessly as I think about Kate again. Just can't get out of my mind. She was the woman I loved. And now, everything has gone to shit. Stop walking to find a bar that I used to like going to. A few seconds later, without realizing it, I already had one foot in. Yeah, he's stressed out and now he's falling back on like these habits. But just then I'm interrupted by my conscience as it begins to reason with me. If I do this, that would mean I'll be taking a huge step back. Is it really worth it? After all I've been through? I'm trying to be a better father, a better person. I'd be throwing that away, so maybe I shouldn't. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to look inside, relive old memories. I take a seat looking at the kinds of alcohol they have here. I have had people with addiction, and some that are still struggling with forms of addiction in my friend group. In my friend groups in this case, actually, completely. So, yeah, it's easy to fall back on these habits, especially after you've had like a stressful moment or a stressful day, or even more so like an entirely stressful set of days. I guess wandering wouldn't hurt, right? Taking a look around my surroundings, I see other men in here. Some are probably here for the same reasons as me. Maybe some of them are just as broken as I am. I'll have a drink. No one will snitch on me, so it's okay. I wait for the bartender. Can I get you, man? 1 glass of bourbon, extra ice. Coming up! It's just another version of like the high school guy. The bartender smiled as he energetically grabbed the bottle of bourbon while taking a glass out. Poured it in the glass, sliding it over to me. Chuckled as I gave him a $1 bill from my wallet. You look young. What are you, 18? 27, bud. Alright. I was your old man. I used to come to this bar all the time back in the day. Oh, you're Arayashiki. Pops love to talk with you. Smell. Back in the day I used to talk with Isamu Aruto, a man who I knew from my old job. He let me have free drinks at this bar. We used to shoot the shit. Talk about things we had to deal with. Is Aruto around? Yeah, he's in the back. I'll get him. I nod as I wait, taking a sip of my drink. Moments pass as I see a familiar face. A man with grey hair sporting a soft blue shirt with black jeans comes out of the back and smiles at me. Ara Yashiki, you son of a bitch! I laugh as I shook his hand, keeping a firm grasp. This man, he's funny, a good listener, and a great friend. How are things, man? Aruto said as he took a seat next to me, while we were having a bottle of bourbon on the bar countertop. Free drinks like always, huh? Anything for my brother? Things... they aren't good. My wife was filing for a divorce, and my daughter isn't too thrilled to spend time with me. But let me tell you something, right? You will get your family back together. I used to call you the fixer because you always knew how to make light of a bad situation. The fixer. Sounds like a fucking superhero name. Out and I laugh as we took a swig of bourbon from our shot glasses. After doing so, he filled the 2 glasses up. To be better, I've been going to AA meetings and anger management. Aruto immediately switched to a serious expression as he took the 2 shot glasses away. Then I shouldn't be letting you drink. Calm down, man. No one will be a tattletale to tell on me. Despite me telling him this, Aruto still kept a face of uncertainty. It's just not good to do it. You said 1 drink, but I know it's not that easy. Are you sure, man? Oh my god, yes! I said as I banged my hand on the bar countertop. When the bar stopped talking as they diverted their attention to me, Worse that I let my anger get the best of me. Sorry. Felt my phone vibrate. Take it off my pocket, looking at the caller ID. I see a name that I didn't think I would ever see. I look to Original, mouthing the words, I need to take this. And I quickly exit the bar, so there isn't as much noise. Is it Kaeda? Or Natsuki? Or someone maybe unknown? After walking away from the bar, I stopped, leaning myself against the wall. Accepting the call, I clear my throat. Kaeda.
Yosuke.
Kind of curious to know why she's calling. Is there a reason why you called?
It's because I need to tell you something regarding Natsuki. She should be with me.
What?
Face it, Yosuke, you are a very bad influence on her for some reason. Bad curse. From what she told me, all you do is laze around, drink beer while watching TV. And just this morning, you didn't even say hi to her.
I did. But she brushed me off.
It's always excuses with you. I don't know why you became such a deadbeat drunk.
You're really going to throw insults at me? All because of how I mistreated her when she was 10? I stopped being like that. I went to AA meeting, and I took up some anger management classes. Look, things may seem dark and bleak now, but once I really try and put my mind to it, I'll be better. Babe, don't end things like this.
I am not your fucking babe. I shouldn't believe you. I did once, and that was a huge mistake. You are so bad for me. I know you used to feel safe. You know I used to feel safe around you.
I hear her sniffling. She's starting to cry. Fuck.
But now, I'm afraid if I go near you, I'll get hit.
Kaeda, I promise you, if I could take back the times where I yelled and slapped you, I would. I never stopped loving you. I would be better. For Natsuki.
You know, it's times like these where I wish I never met you.
Kaeda, that's not fair.
Yeah, well, life isn't fair. Life doesn't give me a pathetic man whose only way of feeling like he's worth anything is to hit and scream at the people who loved him. I hate you.
Hearing that, felt like I've been shot in the heart. Kaeda, the one woman I love with my entire life, with her she never met me. How can I fix this? Back to 25 years ago. Sorry for the cut, I shared maybe a bit too much. So, I hope we still get to hear that music, but that was maybe a bit too much indeed. Basically, there are some people who just aren't going to forgive you for that. And that is something you have to accept. When you apologize and you mean it, then you also have to live with the fact that if you genuinely are apologizing, that it's not about forgiveness, but about the fact that they know you mean it. And so in this instance, probably the best thing to do would be to let them go and still try to better yourself so that you can still become a better person. You know? So I never like going to these kinds of events, mainly because of how noisy everything is. Also, he has the same voice after 25 years. He should have a bit different voice, maybe like more nasally or something. But I don't think I'll be able to do that. My throat is literally still sore from the voice acting the past few days. Hearing and seeing the fireworks are a nice bonus though. Kate and I contributed to helping others out with the festival. We helped with games, prizes, and we even had a painting of us drawn by a fellow student. It was very nice, and although I would normally never do these kind of things, it was fun doing them with her. Walking away from the festival, I come across a park that I like going to. I see someone sitting on the park bench, and I think I know who it is. Walking over to the person, I give her a warm smile.
Hyasuke!
I tried giving her a different voice. That's for sure. Hey Kaede, what brings you here?
I want to find a good spot for watching the fireworks. They are so pretty.
Even if I don't enjoy these kinds of events, I will admit that the fireworks are sort of a guilty pleasure of mine. I say as I take a seat next to her on the bench.
Hyasuke, thank you so much for stopping that pervert from hitting on me weeks ago.
Oh yeah! I'm so sorry I acted the way I did. I don't know what got into me. I didn't scare you, did I? I must expect her to tell me that my violent behavior towards the guy was well and disgusting, but instead shakes her head, smiling.
I will say that seeing you beat him up was kind of scary, but I'm glad you did that.
Wait, what?
Guys like him deserved it. They don't respect women and instead use them as ways to please themselves.
Even so, I'm sad to see me like that.
Don't be sorry. Let's just enjoy the fireworks.
She smiled as she looked up at the sky, seeing many different colors burst out. I watched it with her. It feels relaxing. Moments passed as she rested her head on my shoulder. I smiled as I had my arm around her.
I am so glad I met you. You're such a good friend.
Friend. I will admit I did feel something for Kaede. She's a nice girl, and even if she second-guesses herself a lot, it's what makes her amazing in my eyes. Kaede turned her head, as did I. We locked eyes with each other.
What if we could be more than
Friends? Oh, wait, I think... oh my fucking god! What if we could be more than friends? For some reason I was like, her. Kaede blushed and smiled softly.
I don't know, Hyasuke. What if it changes things?
It did it again, even though...
What if it changes our friendship?
I stopped her as I planted my lips onto hers. She almost pulled away, but she melted, caressing my cheek as we both shared a passionate kiss. Still not consensual. Please don't do fetch in real life. This feels euphoric, and I want this to end. She's everything to me. But before I knew it, she pulled away, ending the kiss rather abruptly. Kaede looked happy, but shocked.
I need to go back to the festival. Goodbye, Hyasuke.
She said as she walked away, leaving me smiling like an idiot. Back to the present day. As I came back home, I brushed my teeth, showered, and walked in my bedroom, going over my bed and laying down. Staring at my ceiling, various thoughts and memories sifted through my mind. Happy memories, sad memories, and all of them were of Kaede. Crushing my eyes, should I begin to remember things Kaede said to me.
You all I even wanted is a boyfriend.
Is she telling the truth?
Oh, babe! I'm sorry, don't be mad.
Why am I like this?
You left Nosuke crying all night. Again.
I just wanted to be happy. Let me smile again.
I love you so much, Hyasuke.
I love you so much more. As I said that out loud, I opened my eyes as I sat upright on my bed. To my surprise, I see Natsuki standing in my doorway. She seems annoyed as she tries to form a proper sentence.
Were you thinking about
Mom? It's almost as if she read my mind. Then again, she must have heard me say that before she came in here. Yes, I said with a heavy sigh. Yes. Well, you know how I miss it too, right?
I know that.
Natsuki seemingly averts her eyes away from me, so she didn't like looking at the broken shell that is her father. At least she still calls me Dad, so she's most likely warming back up to me. Then remember what Kaede told me. She wanted to take Natsuki with her. Just to know about this, even if I don't want the last family member in my life to go away. Sweetheart, your mom called me a few hours ago.
What did she say?
She wants you to live with her from now on. I have expected Natsuki to crack a smile at that, but I got in return.
Oh, okay.
But
what will you do once I'm gone?
I don't really know, to be honest.
At least you won't have to put up with me asking you to buy me the latest issue of Birthday Girls.
She says in an attempt to lighten the mood. On the bright side of this. Darling, it's not that I don't want to buy you them. I just can't afford that collection you want. Money is tight enough as it is.
Well, it's fine, Dad. I know there's more important things than my manga.
She says, albeit a bit disheartened. You know I love you, right? Natsuki frowns, not saying anything back to me. She leaves my room, closing the door. Laying back down, I try to get some sleep.
Back to the past.
Yeah, I just want to say I think the 3 was at the first number in the line at first, and this time it was the 6. So 3 months have passed. About 3 months have passed since the cultural festival. Kaede, she hasn't talked to me. All she would ever do is just say hi to me when we passed each other in the hallway. A million scenarios run through my head. Only one comes to mind. Our kiss at the cultural festival. Did I mess it up somehow? Was I too forward? Did she see me as someone looking for a casual fling? Keep asking myself these questions, hoping I'll come up with an answer. But I just don't know anymore. I really do like Kaede. She's sweet, amazing, and has even helped me with other subjects in school, the same way I helped her with calculus. Am I just making a big deal out of it? Maybe. She never liked me. I'll just have to see how things pan out. Kaede's my everything. Oh, high school crushes. I never had one. Or is this a middle school crush? Waking up I hear laughter from Natsuki and someone else. I never let Natsuki bring anyone over. What if this is just one of her friends? Walking in I see a young teenager, brown hair, with reddish tint to his eyes. She brought him, see? I have never seen him before. This version of him, see? Excuse me, are you Natsuki's friend? She's not allowed to have anyone over. And where is she? A version of him, see?
Wow, you.
Maybe I should just go with my voice then. I'm running out of voices already.
Oh, you. Wow, you really don't know who I am, huh? She's in the bathroom, by the way.
Am I supposed to know who he is? Although, he does look vaguely familiar. I just can't place my finger on it. No, I don't. I'm not surprised. You probably just forgot about me anytime you took a swig of beer. Why is he saying these things? No, that's not nice, young man. Leave my house and do not come back. Say with a stern voice, thinking it will intimidate him. However, he doesn't seem to be scared, not one bit. Maybe this will jog your memory, old man. I'm not happy with the way Ryu is handling this either.
Or should I say, Dad?
Oh, never mind. This is not anything related to MC. This is just Natsuki's older brother. Or younger brother, I don't know. Whom I guess... Interesting. How did that go? Was that also with Kaede, or...? School's ended and it's raining pretty bad right now. Rumors ghosts have been spreading recently in regards to Kaede. They aren't real, if I can think about it any further. I see Kata walking out the school with a blue umbrella. She's been avoiding me for too long. Could it be because of the rumors? I have to know why. Not caring to take an umbrella with me, I go after her. Kata! She doesn't respond or acknowledge me. I call out to her again, making sure to raise my tone this time. She stops to turn, albeit too quickly, and slips. She falls as she drops her umbrella. Worried, I rush over to her. Kata! Jeez! Are you okay? Here, let me help reaching out to her hand. She slaps my hand away. She stands up. Now her ankle is scraped and bleeding. Oh shit. We should patch that up.
Go away. Please stop trying to go after me.
I see the corners of her eyes tear up. It wasn't the rain doing that. She's crying. Kata, I am worried. I was worried because these days I don't get to talk with you anymore. You're never my classes. Nor can I find you during lunch. I feel like you're avoiding me. And now I'm hearing these rumors, bad ones. Some of them involve you. Kata, what's going on? Are you alright? She answers, but it's barely audible. Speak up, Kata.
I don't know!
She shouted, and I was taken aback by her tone. At this point, she was a sobbing mess. Look, aside from that, do you remember our kiss at the festival a few months ago? She nods, still sobbing. I realized that I really like you.
I know you do. But you're just going to hurt me.
What does she mean by that? What? She looks to me, still sobbing intensely.
The last time I was in a relationship, I was made a laughing stock. First he was nice. One day he pulled possibly one of the meanest pranks anyone could do. He shoved my panties to his friend group and called me a slut who gave blowjobs in the bathroom.
Who would ever do that to her?
You don't know the worst part? Everything he said, it was true. Why do you think that jock hit on me months ago? You know what I did? He wanted to exploit me. To use my mouth. Also, I could make him feel good.
I feel rage bubbling up inside of me. Why would some sadistic fucker use her like that? I want to rip his eyes out. Snap each and every one of his fucking fingers. Bust his fucking kneecaps in with a wrench. Crack both of his fucking arms so he can scream in pain.
That's okay.
I'm snapped out of my rage by Kata's gentle voice. Kata, I am so sorry that happened to you. I was closer to her, but she stepped away. It's okay. Just forget about me. I wanted us to stay friends, but I know you want to use me. That's not true. I want to be with you more than anything else in this world. Getting close to Kata, I held her shoulders in an attempt to have her listen to me. Let go of me! I love you!
You're a liar! How can I believe you? Ever believe you?
Seeing no other option, I kissed her. She struggled and hit my chest, letting go of the umbrella she was holding, but I still kept kissing her. A few more seconds of holding the kiss, I pulled away. Kata, just listen to me! I don't see you as a slut, and I don't want to use you. All I ever cared about was you. That's the Kata I fell in love with. You're gentle, kind, passionate. I never knew I could feel this way about someone. Kata looked at me, stunned while blushing. It's okay. Are you really telling the truth? Of course I am! I answered her without an ounce of hesitation. I love you, and I promise to treat you the way you want to be treated. Kata began to smile from ear to ear. She kissed me once again, and I hugged her, kissing back. After a few seconds, she pulled away, looking up into my eyes.
I love you too.
I chuckled as I held her hand. Can I walk you home? She nodded, her smile still radiating with positivity.
Yes, please.
We might have to run. Don't want to catch a cold. And I'll make sure to take care of your ankle. Kata nods as we walk to what I assume is her house.
Yeah.
That makes her the feelings she's probably going through right now even worse. First being exploited like that, and then finally finding herself trusting someone, and then that person to also betray her. Like, even if he probably, given the fact that he really didn't think of her, like, it seems like he didn't even know the rumors beforehand all that much. That part was definitely the truth and everything, including maybe the thing, given the fact about how he's reacting now, is very much most likely the truth that he also really loved her, but that's still the way that he then treated her later on must have still been like a betrayal of all that. Especially if they'll treat you how you want to be treated. It seems we had a son earlier on, though, by the looks of it. His son has now my voice, so I will keep his voice now. Ryu, I am so very sorry that I haven't been there for you as much as I should have. Save it, Mom sent me to come and get Natsuki. And if you think that you're going to try and fix everything, dream on. You never wanted to spend time with your own son. What kind of a father are you? I'm at a loss for words. To be honest, he's right. I didn't spend time with him because Kaede always took care of him, and well, he never liked being around me. She was the one who adopted him. They had an adopted son. Eventually Kaede sent Ryo to live with her sister. I remember how much she cried that day, but she had to. We needed to take care of Natsuki, and she never knew about Ryosuke. At the time, we had only had enough money for one child. Looking back, I regret not being a better father for Ryosuke. You're right. I haven't been there for you. But I'm going to be better, I promise you. That's a lie, and we both know it. Ryosuke walked past me, leaving me doubtful about him. I hear the door open. Natsuki walked over to me. Hey, Dad. Hey, darling. How are you?
I'm good. Ryo said he got me a hoodie. He said it was a gift from Mom.
I see. And Kaede managed to bribe her with cute clothes. Why do these things happen to me? Am I doomed to live a life where I can never be happy? I need to show them I can be better. Well, I'm glad you're happy about your new hoodie, darling. Wonder how Natsuki fits about Ryu. Sweetie, what do you think of your brother coming back? I can't tell her that he was adopted.
It's unexpected. He hadn't been with us for so long. I always wondered who that other kid was in our family photos. Why wasn't he a part of our family?
Honey, that's Sai. I don't know how she will react to this, but she needs to know. The truth is, me and your mother decided to send him over to your Aunt Himiko. We wanted to take care of you, and at the time we needed to focus on you. Ryu never liked me, and he isn't going to like me now. Even if they said that I could be better.
Oh! Why'd you keep this from me? You didn't give him any love. I didn't even know my own brother for years! You couldn't even make a compromise!
Sweetheart, it's complicated. Your mother never wanted Ryusuke out of her life. She loves him just as much as I love him.
Mom loves him, but you didn't. You try so hard to be better, but now maybe it is a good thing that I'll be with Mom.
She walked over to her room as I see Ryusuke follow suit. This is beyond me. I'll never be able to gain their trust back. I am being punished. And I deserve it. I start to feel tears welling up in the corners of my eyes. What do I do?
As I walked back into my room, I saw Ryu come in. Ryu? What's up?
Nothing much. I just thought we should get to know each other since that is a good-for-nothing fuckwit.
I snickered his insult towards our father. I guess telling him how I've made friends over the past year is a good place to start. I did make some really cool friends. Most especially Monica.
Monica? Is she hot?
During that I burst out laughing. Ryu laughed along with me.
What's so funny? I could probably make her like me in seconds, Nats.
Hehe. You idiot. She wouldn't even think to date you.
I mean, you never know.
Help a guy out, would ya?
You're such a goof, bro. I like to think I'm more of a smooth dork, but I see what you're saying.
Find this humor really amusing. Normally, I never laugh at cheesy jokes like that, but for some reason, he knows just how to make me laugh. Were you?
Yeah, Nats.
I'm glad I have you as my big brother.
Oh, shucks. I'm glad I have you as my cute little sister.
Don't make it weird, jeez.
I chuckled as I rolled my eyes.
Walking over to him, I gave him a tight hug. His arms wrap around me, making me feel safe. A feeling that I missed.
The few moments of hugging, we let go of each other. Be sure to pass on your friend's number. I will totally get her to like me, you know what I'm saying?
Hehe, fine. I'll tell her about you.
And that's why you were such a good baby sister. You gave me a kiss on the head before walking out of my room.
Is that ever going to change? No, he never will.
Let's see. I wonder if we'll see where exactly it went wrong. It's been a few months since me and Katie became a couple. Honestly, it's been going great. Of course, we've been getting judged by the other kids in school. I just had to ignore them, and so far we are really happy. Katie and I walked back to my house, and she passionately had her arm around mine.
You're so dumb.
Yeah, but you just can't resist my charm, can you? As soon as I said that, she had a very flirty attitude towards me. She bit her lip as she started to kiss my neck. I was taken aback by what she was doing, so I leaned away.
Babe, is something wrong?
That was actually the first time she called me something other than Hyo for once. Though I can't say I was turned off by it. Call me something other than my name, huh? Kato looked at me and it was clear that what I just said pissed her off. Good job, Yosuke. You just made your girlfriend mad.
So what? I can't give my man a kiss anywhere we are? I just wanted you to ease up a bit.
No, you actually can't. You're teenagers, and I know for teenagers that it might be even more difficult to understand, but even, well, not exactly teenagers, but like adolescents, like that age group, I mean. Rather. But even as a teenager, I understood the concept that just because you are a couple doesn't mean you can just do everything everywhere together. And that just because you're a couple, that one person can't insist that you be romantic all the time. Because sometimes you just aren't in the mood. And sometimes you just don't want to be kissed. Well, I might need to put another cut here, like I did earlier. I hope that the music isn't going to change too much. We have a couple in our friend group, and there it's one of them is not very fond of touching and everything and kisses and everything. One of the two in the couple, and so the other one is okay with that, and so they just, compared to some other couples, including another couple in our friend group and everything, for example, they just touch less and kiss less and are less visibly romantic towards one another, especially also in public spaces. But if you want to be like that, then before she could finish what she was saying, I pulled her close to me, holding her hips as I blended a nice kiss for her. She giggled as she kissed me, guiding my hands all the way over to her butt. Before I could go any further, I just kissed her forehead as I pulled back. This isn't usually like her. To be so outgoing and adventurous, for lack of a better word. When Kato wants to do things like kissing or even hugging, she almost always wants to make sure we're away from prying eyes. Especially since she told me how bad things were for her when those dirty rumors of her surfaced a few months ago. It could be nothing, and maybe she's trying to gain more confidence in herself, as a girlfriend and as a person. If that's the case, I'm very happy for her. But going back to that babe comment, I should try and say something similar to her. Don't worry, baby. We can have fun when we get to my place, I said, winking at her. Kayada giggled even harder as she looked at me, her eyes saying, I need you. And honestly, I really like that.
Hey, babe. How many kids do you want?
Just as I hear her say that, a surge of emotions hit me like a truck. What?
You heard me. How many kids do you want?
I guess I need to answer that. Okay, should we really be thinking about things like this? It's early in our relationship too.
Well, okay. If you're not sure about kids, then you just want to break this off, don't you?
No, maybe it's just that you both still need to grow a little bit. Then see how it's going to be financially and how you are able to handle things like... There are multiple reasons I don't really want children with how I currently am, because I don't think I would be able to emotionally provide for a child. Like, I'm not sure if I would be able to like handle specific aspects of like a child and what they go through. Like sometimes I babysit like the little sisters of friends, and it's okay, I can do well with it, but I'm also not there 24/7. And like I'm more the fun little person that's like there, that like plays with them. And goes and does little fun role plays with them, and is fine with most things aside from sports. I'm not really there to be the emotional provider when things are like really going hard. Like I've only been involved in like a few instances of them like sharing like more unique parts of them about me, not about themselves, like more unique struggles to them. They usually seek advice from like their caretakers, and I, while I am getting better at regulating my emotions and everything, while I'm still struggling quite a bit, I don't think I want to involve a child where I might not be able to handle them. For example, if I'm like having a hard day and they are loud, then I'm afraid that I might like be loud back. That I might not take care of the problem because I'm too annoyed, too stressed out. Like that's not an environment for a child to grow up in. I know some of my friends are good with children, but honestly what I'm mostly good at is role-playing. Like, they're now old enough to like have more coherent storylines to their roleplay. Because with small ones where there's like not a coherent storyline, I think I would struggle as well. Because like as someone who writes and likes analyzing stories, I know that I struggle with like smaller children and their incoherent stories. It's like I wouldn't be able to provide for a child. And if I ever were like, I'm still fairly young. Maybe if I, like, in 10 years I decide I suddenly want children, then I can think about, oh, I'm now able to provide for a child emotionally and everything, and I don't feel too attached to my spare time and everything. And I feel like I could handle it. I could have a child. Maybe I could have two. There's nothing wrong with, talking about these things early on either, because it's important to know that you both want the same thing. For example, if one partner wants children and the other one doesn't, then if this especially is like a very important thing to them, that they want to have like a family of their own and children of their own, and the other partner is like very much like, I don't think I'll ever want them, then it just really has to be said that it's most likely not going to work. So I think it is important to establish those things, but like how many children and stuff like that, that can be thought, especially when you're like young like this, when the time comes that you are financially in a situation where you would be able to provide for children. Like, we already established that Keita wants children. How many? We'll see then later. It will be important to first see how you're going to stand. And when. Why is she jumping to these conclusions? No, it just caught me off guard. Guess I have to answer. I would say 2.
Me too.
Why are there so many that want 2 children? I don't know, I've noticed that that's like a standard answer. And their names?
If I get a girl...
But that wasn't her voice.
If I get a girl, her name will be Natsuki.
Natsuki. I like that name. And if we get a boy? Honestly, I'm not sure.
Well, we can talk about it later.
Yeah, think about that when the time comes. You're currently still in high school. Most likely, I'm guessing it's high school. Wait until you have, are in a position where you make money. Because then, when you also have, an income, then you can also see, I have this much income. If I live there, and this is like a neighborhood that's good for children to grow up in. There's also this and that for children nearby, like schools, everything. But it costs more money, but it's income, and I would still be able to provide for clothes, meaning food, school utensils, and also fun things for my children. I have a high enough income for that. I would most likely would be able to provide for 2 children. I want children. My partner wants children. Let's have children. There are people in my friend group planning on having children, so I know a little bit about the thought process they have of oh, we need to plan in this and that before we even can try to get pregnant or try to adopt. Because these things, they need to be sure beforehand. Especially with also things like where you live. Those things are more important than someone might think. Thank you for a smile. Even though that question came out of nowhere, I'm glad we can agree on something. We're all at my house, but just before I unlock my door, Kaede asks me something I wasn't prepared to answer.
Baby, you know about prom coming up? I was wondering if you'd like to be...
Seeing her so apprehensive about asking someone out to prom is probably the cutest thing ever. I guess it couldn't hurt to go. Your date? I think you know the answer to that, Kay. She smiled as we shared another kiss. You're my everything.
You're my world.
Back to the present day. A lot of children's talk just now.